Talking about color theory, when you're talking about color theory, we have primary colors, which is red, green, and blue. We are familiar with that. We have secondary colors, which are a combination of both, combination of the primary colors, which is giving us green, orange, purple, and the likes. We have tertiary colors as well, which is mixed of what primary and even secondary colors to get even further design color variations, right? We have monochromatic. We have monochromatic colors are just colors of single shade. What does that mean in design? Let me go to Illustrator for you. Illustrator has something like that. When I go to color guide, monochromatic colors are this color. Look at this red. This is red, the deepest form of red. If I go to this and I go to what? Deepest form of red, this is red. If I go to another shade of red, this is red. If I go to another shade of red, this is red. If I go to another shade of red, this is red. If I go to another shade of red, this is red. Monochromatic. It is see that same red, but because you are reducing, you are increasing the saturation, it is fading off a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. That is what monochromatic colors. We are not combining them with anything. The same color, but in different shades. Those are monochromatic colors. So that's that about that. And then what are colors? What does color psychology mean? Color psychology in design basically is telling you that every color evokes a feeling. Every color evokes a feeling. And again, if you understand the principles of color combination and colors, you can tweak them a little bit. You can be creative with them. But every color does evoke a feeling. For example, red, by default, red represents what? Passion and energy. That is why whenever you are seeing a love emoji is in red. Whenever you are seeing a love or wedding Valentine flyer, they are in red color. Whenever you are seeing an energy drink, and they want to show you that it is 50% clinical energy, most of the time, red is always jumping around that kind of what? Design, right? Because the common use and the common direct meaning that red conveys to you is that what? Urgency, a sense of what? Urgency, right? And what? It helps what? Drive what? Sales. Common use is just what? Is used in sales, and it represents what? Urgency. And then the other one, the other color, basic color that we have is also what? Blue. Blue in its normal sense of blue represents what? Trust. It represents trust and what? Calmness. You can see my design also. Look at the presentation that you're currently looking at, the screen that you are on. It's deep blue, right? In the background. A kind of calmness, a sense of like you should calm down and enjoy the class, right? Also, something like shoulders represents what? Trust. So blue is down for that. And then you always see that being used for corporate businesses and tech brands, right? And then we have yellows. Not that these are the only thing that blue is used for. Blue can be used for a lot of things, guys. But I'm just giving you common uses, right? So we have under yellow as well. Yellow represents sense of what? Happiness. That's why on children design you always see yellow. Kellogg, what's it called? What is this thing called now? All this now we used to eat. All this cereals, right? Yeah, that's the English cereals. So Kellogg design, you can see that yellow. You can see cornflakes yellow. You can see custard yellow. You know that kind of vibe, happiness kind of feeling, optimism. All this, even the plastic of custard is also yellow because they are setting is the brand. These are brand color. These are brand themes. And every color that they decided to use on every touch point of their design is because they are trying to show you that they are trying to make your head think something. The same way, if you see Coca-Cola brand today, that red color is still there to show passion and energy, love affairs, and you know that kind of vibe. So colors definitely mean something whenever you see them. And then yellow represents what? Optimism and happiness. And common usage represents creative brands use them a lot. Youthful brands use them a lot as well. And then talking about green, green represents growth because it's kind of an earthy brand. We have green and what? Health related brands represent health, like a kind of good, nourished kind of feeling. So common uses is for nature related brands, maybe finances, just to represent the kind of what? Growth process, right? And then we have black. Black is a luxury color. Whenever you use black being used, black is just exceptional in its way, and it's very simple, just like white and black. They carry the same weight, they carry the same power. The same way black can be what? Elegant and luxurious, white can be elegant and luxurious as well, right? So they carry the same weight, they carry the same brand, they are equally opposite as well. So they have the same weight and visual weight in design. So luxury black is that. You see a brand like Burberry, Burberry is black. You see Louis Vuitton is black. You see what else? What else? What else? A lot of them, a lot of them, a lot of them. Luxury brand use what? Luxury brand uses what? Black. What I'm saying, and they are what for high-end brands basically. We have again, in fact, Kuda uses brand. Kuda uses black. Kuda business. I think it's black. Can somebody confirm that? Kuda business. I think it's black. So white is what simplistic and what purity, and then you can see them in minimalistic design. That's where you see white being used. Let me show you visually what I'm talking about. Color psychology, for example, look at red. That means excitement, energy, and romance. Brands like YouTube is using it. Brand like Suzuki is using it. Red Bull is using it. Mitsubishi is using it. That's red excitement. You know that excitement. You know Red Bull for all this road rush brand, all the power biking. What's it called? Super Sports, road rage events. That energy, excitement, high end euphoria events. You see them. Red is being used everywhere. Now we're talking about blue. Blue is more reliable, shows a sense of loyalty and trust. All these things that I'm putting into this, not that you see it in the design, but that is the kind of feeling it evokes by default. So brands like Nestle is using it, P&G or P and is this P&G? This is P&G, and I don't know this one on the first part, but these are what reliable, showing sense of reliability, loyalty, and trust. And then we have what yellow, optimism, creativity, and happiness. Is this not McDonald's? This is McDonald's now. McDonald's, what's it called? What's this brand? Snapchat and what? Lay's. Different brands are using it because again, that's yellow, optimism, and the likes. Are people still on this call? They are, and they are not responding to me. See these people. All right. We have Fanta as well. Orange color. Orange color represents something like warmth, vibrance, and confidence. JBL is using that. Mozilla Firefox is using that. SoundCloud is using that. We have green as well. That natural brand, freshness, healthy brand. Wholesome food is using it. Starbucks is using it. B&P is using it. TikTok is using it. We have purple brand. Purple brand also represents royalty. So some colors can mean the same thing. Look at brand. Blue also has a sense of royalty. Black has a sense of royalty. Also, purple has a sense of royalty. We have them ambitious, uniqueness, and royalty. We have them in Twitch. We have them in what Premier League. We have them in what Taco Bell, and then we have them in what Allmark brand as well. These are colors that come together and what make this section interesting. Today we are supposed to design something on social media, like I said, talking about design, and we have been playing around that already. On Adobe Illustrator. But I'll go ahead to do something very quickly. I'll go ahead to open something from my drive. Maybe go to desktop, and I'll just show you very quickly the way color is very, very important. I'll just show you two brands. I'll show you just two brands, and I'll be very, very clinical with it. Let me use the Prestige furniture. Maybe I'll use the Prestige. No, I don't know. Let me use Kelvin Kate. I'll use Kelvin Kate, and I'll use Kelvin Kate. Let's use Kelvin Kate. This is a brand identity design for Kelvin Kate. So I'll use this. Open with Acrobat. That's one. And then I'll go to the next one on the list. Which is I don't want to use Space Decoro. I think you guys are familiar with Space Decoro already. I did a brand recently. Space Decoro brand. No. Let me open this one because I have an explanation relating to it. It's just a business card. I'll open it on Acrobat and then I'll minimize again. It's just talking about black. And the last one on the list, maybe I'll do me. Let me do me. Should I do me? Should I do me? Let me do me. Should I do me? Let's do me. Me is an architectural brand. Let's do it. Let's do me because I don't want to look for that other one. Let's do me. Okay. All right. So open an Acrobat. Let's go. So let's really talk about it. So we're back here. Now, Kelvin Kate is a confectionery brand. The name of the brand is Kelvin Kate Confectionery Plus. When we are talking about confectionery brands, I don't need to explain that to any of you. These are Sweet Tooth brand that is doing cakes, kind of luxury. So when I'm told to design like that, usually I go ahead to research brands that are into that same thing. What I'm trying to learn here is the kind of colors. You can see yellow being used. You can see yellow, you can see pink jumping everywhere. You can see gold also being used because it's a level of bakery. So it kind of be healthy, that brown feeling. Cake is more of like, cake and pastries are more of like pink, orange, that kind of pink vibe, yellow, that kind of stuff. The target audience at home, the kind of likes that. I don't want to dwell on this. I know my customer. So I don't want to show you how the color combination actually works. This is the first logo direction for the brand. This is the second logo direction for the brand. This is the third logo direction for the brand. And when we finally decide I want to look at the color. First, purple, gold. Purple and what? Gold. Purple, like there are like two shades of purple where I can zoom into it. Can I? I cannot. I think I can, but I don't want to come up. I don't want to leave this view. You can see the purple brand and gold colors for the brand. And we go ahead to use this every garden place. Gold, the purple brand, on the walkway. This is the brand. This is what it looks like. Gold and what? Purple. Depending on the brand, depending on the design you are trying to make, you use whatever design that we have. The reason why I chose the Pine, the reason why I wanted to present this Pine Award to you. This Pine Award is a brand that we design logo for, and they are gold. Gold and black is their brand. They are like event brand. They are business card. You can see that black and gold, black and should I say yellow? That kind of happiness kind of vibe. It's an award. This is an award brand, though. The Pine Awards. I don't know if you know them. Somebody should know. They are based in South Africa. The Pine Awards. They are popular as well. This is using their brands and they're trying to business card for the major people. You can see that combination of the logos and the likes. I'm talking about yellow and the black. You can see how the contrast is there. Everything is looking sharp and nice because of the color combination as well. And look at it. Even on don't think that on business card you cannot use script font. Look at on this one is script font. On the other ones we have like bold fonts. Look at this one, script font again. This one is like a normal regular sans serif font, looking nice. But depending on whatever you are trying to do, the craziest part about design is that you get to decide what. When you put something together, use your guts and you feel like this is working fine. First, I told you I've given you the rule. Know the rule first. This is Miyi brand, and this Miyi brand, you can see the color. They are majorly gold actually. It's an architectural brand, and from the brief, you know that these are premium brands. It's not for everybody. Not everybody can give the architectural designs to me. Me is not grounded. Me is everywhere, right? It's based in Abuja. They do designs for big brands. You understand? So Miyi is an architectural brand that does architectural designs for. They also do major in construction as well. But that is Miyi. Their major brand color is blue. Is deep blue, and then gold. That is their major brand color. That is talking about combining color and using fonts. You can see that this knowledge of typography and how to design, we carry them over to the designs that we create day in, day out, guys. So today we have a take home, but I'll drop it on the group. The take home is for you guys to go ahead from your end. Go ahead. You are going to create a name of a brand for yourself. You are going to create a name of a brand for yourself. I don't know if you have already. If you have a business already, just come up with a name. You go ahead to Canva, open your Canva up, put the name of your brand, right? And also list out colors. Don't write a name or don't tell me purple and magenta. you go ahead to put a box. Let me show you an example of what I'm asking you to do. I'll go to Canva. Do I still have my Canva open here? What about this one? Do I have my Canva open on this one? Yeah. So if I go ahead to what Canva and I go ahead to create, all you have to do is a simple card. I'll go ahead to a simple card design. I'll use the same size that we used from yesterday. Let me see a customized size. I'll use let me use a square design. In fact, 1080 by what? 1080. That's square design. And then you go ahead to what? Create the design in pixels. All I want you to do, simple, when it shows you that square, go ahead and put the name of your brand and put in color in boxes. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'll go ahead to create a text. This text is going to be just a normal header. I'll place it there and I'll go ahead to put my name of my brand. The name of my brand has always been Green Illustration Studio. Green Illustrations Studio, right? Studio. I don't like the center alignment. I'll make it side align and left alignment. I'll select everything. In fact, why the whole text is selected like this, what I'm looking for again is something known as what? Text. Can I see advanced settings here? I don't like that text spacing. I like this one actually. I don't want line spacing, so I'll bring that line spacing closer to it. So I'll leave it this way, bring it together a little bit. This is my brand name, right? I'll bring in brand name here. And I'll go ahead to put a sub-header there. I'll call it brand name. Brand name, I'll put 2 dots in front of it. I'll also align it towards left. This one can be whatever. I'll just put it here. What I want to do is what should be smaller. I need to create a sense of hierarchy there. It should be what? Smaller. Like I told you, I have problem with what? Odd numbers. So I'll make it 27 instead. So take it back to this side. So I put it here. This is the font here. The next thing you want to do is just to go ahead to what? Elements. And what you are looking for is what? Square. I'll just go ahead and bring one square here. This square that you have here is now what you want to show me your color. Show me your brand color from here. If you call your brand Green Illustration Studio, go ahead, give me a little bit of 3, or should I say 4 colors. 4 colors for your brand. So you can now decide that, okay, for my brand color, I want my color to be not even this kind of green. My color for Green Illustration Studio is actually kind of deep. Maybe something around this edge, right? Maybe something like that, or even deeper. You can go ahead to do as much as you can. But what I'm saying is that show me the color variation. Apart from green for Green Illustration Studio, we have a color around this light green as well that we use every now and then. Apart from that, we have this gray side of my design. This brilliant gray, and then we have the last one, something that looks like maybe black. This is my brand color right here, and then this is my brand. Give us your brand name, give us your brand color, right? And again, make this guy again, duplicate this guy, and tell us what your brand is all about. So mine is a corporate design agency. For just explain, give us a bio of your brand. Mine is a corporate design agency. Don't give me this 3-word explanation, or give me like a proper write-up. This is what we do, this is what we do, this is what we do. For my own, I don't want to waste a lot of time, but this is what we have. Mine is the name of my brand is Green Illustration Studio. These are my colors for my brand. And then I have corporate design agency. If you have problem with colors, I have already showed you the one for text. If you have problem with colors, let me give you one. I don't like giving people fish again. Let me show you how to catch that fish. Yeah, there's a problem. There's a platform known as what? Coolors. Double O's. Coolors. There's a website known as what? Coolors. If you go to Coolors today, you are going to see colors, and your head is going to turn. Your head is going to turn on your own. This is Color House. So I'll go to what? Generate or what? Explore color. It's going to show you multiple and hundreds of what? Color palettes. You can now go ahead and see. If you don't have a color brand before, just look at the one that is looking nice for you. For example, maybe because I'm more of an academic brand and what corporate brand, I feel like this one, okay, let me use this deep blue. I can copy that, come back to my Canva right here. Since I've clicked on that, select this my color here, go to color, and I'll go ahead to change. When I select this color, you can see the X code here. Copy my X code, Control A, paste the new X code. I click on enter. That's my brand color now. What's the second one for this one? I think I like that blue there. but I'll go down. I like this wine color here. I'll copy this one too. If that is your, just look for it, explore. Make sure you explore to see. Don't just come up with, let me try to do the assignment and just go and gather some colors. Make sure it's your brand color. Make sure it's you. Whenever we are seeing the color, we are seeing you. We can relate with you. So I think I like the combination here. Now go ahead again. Let me look for something else that is brilliant, that is nice. I think I like this gray. So I'll go ahead to this gray here. Go back to this other one. Though my own gray is also looking sharp, but I think the gray that I just copied it here, but let me add it regardless. I'll go ahead to use that gray and I'll go ahead to enter. I like that. And then the last one should be something that pops. So I'll go to this one, something around the blue edges again. Maybe I'll use this one and then I'll come back here and I'll come and use that one should be what? This light blue. So this is all you are giving me, guys. Don't color the background though. We have not started background design. No. Leave my design white and then don't spoil my eyes. This is the color that I'm going to be using. This is my brand color. If that is your brand color, please, that is what I should see. This is what I'm asking you to do. And export as usual. Export, share, and send to the group. This is what I want to see your brand name. I want to see your color palette for your brand, and then about your brand. Maybe you can even put a write-up on top of it. Say, call it what? About screen illustrations studio. Right? And then add to dot again, expand this a little bit, and then now the corporate write-up that shows about your business here. Now, because I want to create a little bit of discrepancy, they cannot be the same. So I'll make this one something lighter. Maybe I'll remove the bold of this one. So you can now see that there is a contrast here. Before it was bold. Look at how they are looking. I don't even know which one is Oga, which one is Omoshe. I don't even know which one is the boss, which one is the what, the staff. But because I can see this, I can select this one. I'm not even reducing the size. I just remove it from bold. I can see that I'm already seeing a little bit of discrepancy between the two, and I'm not still satisfied. I want a discrepancy in contrast as well, so I'll make it around 25 or 23 in fact. So this one will now be like about my brand, so I can write some set of words. Can you see that? So it definitely works this way. So guys, please